this is Aria. Welcome to another pick a card reading. This reading will be about the advice that the universe has for you. Will be a general reading, so please remember that whatever doesn't resonate with you, leave it behind. And so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the numbering. So this will be pile 1. This here will be pile number 2. This will be pile number 3. This will be pile number 4. This will be pile number 5. This will be pile number 6. This will be pile number 7, and finally pile number 8. This time around I did 8 piles because there are a lot of people who need to hear these messages. So with that said, let's go ahead and go with the announcements. For the announcements I have is one, the most important one will be that I will be offering personal readings by the end of this week, so keep an eye out on the video for that. It will indicate on how you can book a reading and the types of reading I will be doing, the pricing and all that stuff that will be included in the video. I would also like to add that most of the information, announcements, and all that stuff regarding readings and that stuff sorry, will be in my Facebook page. The link will be in the description down below. Now I did say that I need a Patreon page for donations and whatnot, but I would also like to announce that once the readings get going and stuff like that, and the PayPal account link is available down in the description. You guys, if you want, you can donate in towards PayPal. Just make sure that if you're doing a high donation, that you screenshot it and send it to me by the email that will be provided down in the description down below as well, or send it to my Facebook page through private message and let me know that it was a donation, so I don't think it was for reading or anything of the sort, because then I'll be kind of wondering what's going on and whatnot. So that way we're both on the same page with that. And for those of you who wish to donate and do send that image with the screenshot of the receipt and whatnot, I will message you, and you guys can pick a subject for the next pick a card reading. You guys will your subjects will be basically the priority. So if you have a subject you want me to talk about and do a pick a card reading for, then go for that. You can do that. Any and all amounts is valid for that offer. So for example, if you donate like $1 and you send me the receipt, and I will message you and let you know, okay, as I said, I will message you and let you know what's the subject you want to do, what want me to do for this next pick a card reading, and we'll go from there. And for the following week, I will post that over here on YouTube, and I will make sure that I title it. I basically let you know that it's the reading that you've chosen for that week. For those of you who wish to get notified quickly about any new videos that I post and keep track of new updates and whatnot, again, follow me on my Facebook page, which will be again in the description down below. And then if you like this channel and my readings resonate with you, then consider subscribing and clicking that bell and the subscribe button down somewhere, and so that you get notified about that. as for that, I believe that's all the announcements I have for you. So, as usual, I will be showing you the bottom of the cards of each deck that I'm going to be using. This time I'm going to be using 3. So, it'll be, first off, it'll be the Clow cards from card captor Sakura, and the bottom of the card deck is the Thunder card. The Thunder card is, honestly, to me, is very, this card is very strong in a sense where basically it has a lot of emotion, energy in a sense. The thunder, they're very loud, they're very fast in a sense. When you see thunderstorms, when you hear the thunderstorms, you know they're very loud, they're very and they come by very fast, even though the noise is very loud as well. And it's very clear, they can be very visibly seen. So for this sense, I get the sense that a lot of you, a huge group of you, in a job or in a relationship, you need to be seen. So, example, you're working in an office, in a group office, and you're just behind the wheel, behind, like always behind your desk, but there are sometimes projects, and sometimes people want ideas about a certain project, and your light bulb goes on and you're like, oh, I have an idea, but you're not really voicing those ideas. So in this sense, they're letting you know to be seen, to be heard. Let your ideas be heard, because you know what, the idea might not go through, but at least they know what you're thinking, and they know that they can count on you for ideas, instead of you just being part of the backseat in basically the group, and they can count on you for, if no one else can come up with ideas, they can ask you, do you have any idea of what we can do? That kind of situation. For relationship wise, I'm getting the sense that it might be a little unbalanced, where the other person's like, I don't want to, it's kind of like overshining you, but not really. It's kind of like they're more outgoing, they're more out there in the relationship. Either they ask you out a lot, they want you to do a lot of stuff, but you're really not voicing what you want to do. Like for date ideas and stuff, you may have ideas, but you're like, I really don't want to, because I don't feel comfortable enough, or it might be that you don't want to mess up because you really like this person, and they're letting you know that it's okay to have ideas, it's okay to put them out there, because your partner, if they really love you, they will want to know your ideas, they will want to know where you want to go, and or they will want to know what you want to do, and if that's not the case, where the situation is that way and you want to put up ideas but you're not giving the chance, they're letting you know to be like the thunder, be loud, be clear, and let them know that you're there, that the relationship needs to be equal, not unbalanced. So they're letting you know, if you have something to say, then say it. It might not be ideas for dates or anything of the sort. It might be opinions that you might have, or possibly complaints that you might need to do for your partner, and let them know. You might be dissatisfied with something that they've done, but you're really not sure or that you should do it, or how you should go about it. Then just let your emotions out. I wouldn't say in a violent way, but I would say in a productive, reasonable way, so that your partner, your co-workers, and the people in your environment get what you're saying, but they don't think you're overly exaggerating, or that you're pushing your ideals towards them, if it is regarding opinion and ideas and stuff. Let them know, be clear, let them know, and make sure that they understand, but in a way that they can to have their own opinions in regards to the matters at hand, in your personal situation. Now, the next card that I have here is Heal Yourself reading cards. For this one, it's the Alchemy. So with the Alchemy, again, usually interpreted as a card where in regards to magic, again, magic, medicine, and art, anything creative related. It doesn't have to be necessarily magic. It doesn't necessarily have to be potion making and stuff like that. With the Thunder card in play here, in at the bottom of the deck of the Clow cards and Alchemy in here, they're letting you know that some of you might have to be clear and outright with your opinions on your creative ideas, on art projects, on possible, herbs that you might want to use for medicine, or maybe field trips that you might want to take with family, friends that have an artistic view, like maybe concerts and stuff like that. That's what I'm getting from that card. And for those of you who are really struggling with that and are wanting to know whether you shouldn't go with what you want, or voice your opinions, or voice your thoughts, or confront that individual, for you guys, I have that you need to listen to your intuition. So if your intuition is letting you know, this is the bottom of the deck for Angel's Answers, by the way. For those of you, again, who are very struggling with that, they're letting you know that if your intuition is telling you to go for it, if you feel like something's wrong and something needs to be said, then go for it. Because again, as I always say, your intuition is your best friend. Your intuition won't steer you wrong, and it will literally let you know what it is that you need to do, or what it is that you want to do, but your mind might be telling you, it might be telling you it might not work out, or it might be a bad idea, or what if this happens, what if I end up getting my coworkers, my lover, my partner mad because I ended up doing something wrong. Well, put that aside and listen to your intuition. If it's telling you, go for it, do it, you'll feel better, then go for it. Because honestly, in this case, it's only doing it for your own good. So that's the bottom of the deck of each deck. Of, again, it's Clow cards from Card Captor Sakura, the Heal Yourself reading cards, and the Angel's Answers Oracle cards. Now that that's settled, again, if you've picked your pile, then we'll go ahead and get started. But if you need more time to pick your pile, then feel free to pause the video. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started. But before that, again, it's pile number 1. This is pile number 2. This is pile number 3. Pile number 4. This is pile number 5. Pile number 6. Pile number 7. And pile number 8. So I'm gonna move these here real quick before we get started. I'll set them aside. Sorry about that. But I like... Okay. I like to keep my space a little bit free. Here we go. With pile number 1 right here. So this is pile number 1. So for this pile, I have the Sand card. I have the Dream card. I have Meditation Brings Answers. And then the last one is success. Okay, so for this one here, as I was saying in the introduction for the end of the piles here, the sand card, it brings wisdom, it brings knowledge, but to me in this card, every time I draw it, I always feel like it's the sign of time and the, like, you know, the hourglass. I always feel like it's kind of like the hourglass. It's just my own opinion of this card, but essentially it brings knowledge. And as you can see, he's literally looks like he's floating in the air, and he looks like he's reached some type of enlightenment, or he's achieved his goal in whatever it is that he wants. But at the same time, with what I've just told you, that I see it as a time card. For this card, I feel like time is essential to you. So if you're looking for a sign, if you're looking for specifically any advice, I feel like your dreams, if they're telling you something's wrong, if they're telling you go for it, then that's what you need to do, because your dreams give you messages of that which you need to know. And if you feel like your dreams aren't telling you what you need to know, then meditation brings answers. Meditation and dreams. And I feel like whatever it is that you choose, in whatever situation that you're in, whether it's a legal matter, health matter, relationship, or if you're trying to go for a partner, if you have a crush, for example, and you're wanting advice on whether you should go for it or not, in whatever answer you get towards that, you will gain success. But in this case, the meditation does bring answers to you, and I feel like you should do it pretty soon because of the sand card. The sand card, again, it brings knowledge and awareness to that which you wish to know of. So with the sand card and meditation here, I feel like 15-20 minutes of meditation with being focused on your situation and wanting to know, and basically putting in on of that which you want to know of, they will bring answers, and there will be success, as well as with your dreams, especially for a lot of you who have, you know, the psychic abilities and all that stuff, intuitive nature and intuitive mind. And if your dreams often tell you a lot of stuff and you know about it, then listen to them. A lot of you might know about it, that you can see that through your dreams. A lot of you might just be like, what? Just, again, listen to your gut, like I said. Listen to your gut and intuition. Meditate and listen to your dreams, the messages your dream has. You will have success, but again, the answers will come to you if you seek them out, basically, because the sand is there. The sand is there, and you know, as they say, you know, in the desert, for example, you know, it's all desert and whatnot, so you really don't see anything. But when you put your mind to it, I'm not sure if this is a really good scenario, honestly. When you put your mind to it, and you know, you're on a journey towards the desert and you want to get out of there, or you're just, you know, going there just to travel and you feel like giving up, again, it's something that you need to work on. It's specific. I'm not really sure if this is a good scenario. I'm sorry. I just felt like the sand card, it was here, like it's essentially kind of like something that's always there, that but you really don't notice it, basically, is what I'm saying. Like a mirage, for example. Sometimes it's there, but sometimes it isn't real. It isn't real. Like for those of you who are wanting to know about relationship, whether he loves me or not, and he's showing you he loves you, but then you kind of have a very bad gut feeling. Again, it could be like a mirage where you see that it's there, that he loves you, but then it might be the complete opposite, that it's the illusion that you wish to see, essentially. So again, that's why I say listen to your dreams, meditate, and whatever it is that you are wanting to know, there will be success in finding that the answer. And your advice for what the universe wants you to know is to listen to your intuition. Most first and foremost, meditate and listen to your dreams, as well as the fact that the knowledge that you want is within you, basically. That is what I have for pile number 1. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Alright, on to pile number 2. So this is pile number 2. For pile number 2, I have the storm. I have procrastination. I have reconsider. I have no. And then I have the situation will improve. Ooh. Okay, so for a lot of you, of course, I feel like there's some serious reconsideration that you need to do in this situation. For those of you who you're in a relationship that isn't going well and you just want to stick it out, just maybe because of the fact that you have strong feelings for this individual, or the fact that there might be kids involved, but you're just, in this case, you're suffering, you're not feeling good, you just don't know what to do, but you're sticking it out. They're letting you know to reconsider because there's definitely something better for you. The situation will improve, and they're letting you, if you want to stay, they're letting you, they're saying no, because, sorry about that, they're saying no because if this situation is as bad as it is, then it's most likely not going to improve. If you're in an abusive relationship, for example, and you're waiting for that person to change, then they're letting you know to reconsider your current situation and find a way to escape that. And for those of you who are in an abusive relationship, I'm so sorry. I know it can be hard. I've never really experienced that. But I know it's a very difficult situation, and it's very hard to get away from that aspect of a relationship, because especially for those of you who've really gone through it for years and years, it's very hard, and I know that it can be very difficult because that's all you've known, that's all you've really lived, but they're telling you to reconsider, and once you move away from that, then the situation will improve. Yeah, it'll be very difficult, and there are going to be a lot of scars, but they're telling you to really reconsider and move on from this relationship. Find a way to get out of it. Find help. Because there are definitely people out there who are more than willing to help you out to get out of this situation. And they're really letting you know to not stay there. This no really literally is very strong with this reconsider card. They're telling you to reconsider, to not give up hope, to not give it into this situation. Yes, it can be hard, especially with the storm card here. The storm card obviously brings forth a shit ton of storms. Whether it be a snowstorm, a windstorm, any storm, and it's honestly the storm of the, I feel like it's the storm of the emotions, that you're experiencing, because you're done. You really don't want this anymore, but at the same time you're trapped. And I feel like for some of you, you can get out of there, you know the help, but you're kind of in a sense of procrastination. In this case, mainly because of the fact that you really don't know what to expect, you don't know what to do, you don't know how to get that help, even though you know where it is. But they're telling you to reconsider this fact. For those of you who are in a work environment and are procrastinating during work, or for those of you who go to school and are procrastinating your homework, and or during testing time for those in college, they're telling you to reconsider, because of course testing time isn't really, it's honestly a very big deal for college and university and stuff. So they're telling you to stop procrastinating. Do not, no procrastination. Once that's over, once all the projects, once all the deadlines, for those of you who are working with deadlines and stuff, once that's done, then that situation of course will improve. I feel like for those of you who are in a relationship and are just like, not knowing what to do, and just are not giving it 100%, or you just feel like your partner's not giving 100%, and you're just letting them be there, just letting them stop procrastinating, reconsider, and let them know, hey, I've been trying, but you're not really doing much. Then let them know, and the situation will definitely improve. But stop with the procrastination. I know a lot of you are in a shit of a storm here right now. There's a lot of emotion going on here, but the situation ultimately will improve. But you gotta stop procrastinating. You gotta reconsider your choices and reevaluate them, in order for the situation to improve. That is all that I have for pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. And so onward to pile number 3. Sorry about that. Pile number 3, I have the shot card. I have the soulmate. Oh, this is a very interesting reading. I have if you believe. Sorry about that. I have peaceful resolution. Oh, there we go. And then the last one is look for a sign. Ooh, okay. This is very heavy on the love matter. Especially because of the soulmate here. Especially because of the soulmate. So, for this reading here, for those of you who know your soulmate but are not in union, this message, this particular message that I'm gonna give right now is for those of you who know your soulmate but are not in union and are planning to confess. They're telling you to look for a sign, and if you believe, you will come to union. But first, you need to basically, the shot card is a direct line in a sense, mainly because of the fact that the shot card, if you see, it goes to a straight line towards its target. So basically what you need to do is set your target in sight. So set your soulmate, your crush, in sight, and then figure out a plan. How do you want to confess? How do you want to tell them how you feel? And look for that sign, because there's definitely a sign coming your way to let you know, hey, buckle up, and tell them. Because it's nearing that time. And for those of you who are in union with your soulmate but are fighting and are in a bad state of mind here, and you're just like, what's going on? I feel like you guys have the same goal in mind. Honestly, I feel like you guys are very much yeah, very, how do I say it, your union is very deep, specifically. So in a sense, if you're fighting, there will definitely be a peaceful resolution to this matter. But again, this counts if you believe. If you bring in negativity, negative energy, negative thoughts into this situation, then it most likely will not be resolved as soon as it should be. But again, just look for a sign is here. So for this case, I feel like if you're waiting for this person to come out and apologize, or you're waiting for the right time to apologize, there will be a sign waiting for you here, but you need to pay attention to it, and it will let you know, hey, it's time for you to basically tell them, apologize to them, talk it over, and come to this peaceful resolution that you solely need, that you both need, because again, it's a soulmate twin flame relationship. So with this case, with this kind of case, it's honestly, it hurts the both of you being in a spiritual separation. It might not be the physical, but it might be spiritually. So it's kind of like, you're at odds with each other and you really don't know what to do. But they're letting you know that in this matter, there will be a peaceful resolution now. Now, if we're talking about work related, and you're wanting to know about work here, in this situation, they're telling you to believe in your potential and the potential that you have, and look for a sign. But honestly, there's not much for any other than romantic aspects in this reading, especially because this soulmate is very heavy here. It's very very heavy. So that said, that is all I have. I know this one's short, I'm sorry guys, but that's all I have for you guys on pile number 3. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. On to pile number 4. Yes, pile number 4. Pile number 4, we have the Mirror. I have the Temptation. I have Yes. I have Don't Stop. And then No. I have a yes and no here. So I have 2 groups here. So for group number 1, which is what I'm getting, is the Mirror and the Temptation. I feel like for this case, for a lot of you, in this case, you need to look into the mirror and resist the temptation that lies within. Because the mirror always shows the true self, the true you, not the actual you that you see in the mirror, but the inner you that you see. So for a lot of you, they're letting you know, don't listen to this temptation person here, whether it be the temptation of lust, or the temptation to bring yourself down. Yeah, don't listen to that. No. They're letting you know, no. That's a no. So for you guys, I feel like you need to look into the mirror, look at your deeper self, and see what it is that temptation is bringing you. Whether it be, for example, bad karma, in the temptation of giving in, and because you don't have good luck, or you don't have the success that you want, and the temptation is letting you know, well, it's not working out here, we should go, or if basically, if you're in a relationship and you're basically at a stalemate, and you know, bad thoughts are coming into your head, especially if you're at odds with your partner and you're thinking, well, they're not being faithful, they're not this and that, and or they're spreading rumors, or there's rumors going on, and you're like, you're spreading it. That's temptation. That's your mind tempting you to think badly about an individual or a person or about yourself. So they're letting you know to stop that. And the reason why I'm getting that is because of the mirror. Again, the mirror, I see it as a way to reflect in your inner self. So a lot of this temptation is coming from you, from your inner self, from your inner you. So you need to basically cleanse that temptation and get rid of it, because it's no good for you or for anyone in this matter. Now, for a lot of you, I see the yes, because it's the yes, and I have the don't stop. So for a lot of you who are really looking into your deeper self, your inner self, and you're doing a lot of work resisting this temptation, and doing the best you can to get away from this, they're letting you know, yes, don't stop. Good work. You can do it. And essentially, don't stop, because you can do it, and you will do it. And they're letting you know that. They're basically giving you advice to keep moving forward. And for those of you, again, who are in the verge of taking this temptation, they're letting you know, no, don't stop believing, don't stop moving forward. And they're telling you, no, don't give in into this temptation. I feel like temptation is very big in this situation, whether it be for work related, relationship related, family matters. They're letting you know either not to stop or to stop from this temptation, and they're letting you know to really be strong. They're telling you, be strong. That is all that I have for pile number 4. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Alright, for pile number 5, I have Windy. I have How Teachable Are You? I have Ask Your Angels, then Opportunity, and then Wait. Alright, so for those of you who picked pile number 5, yes, sorry. For those of you who picked pile number 5, this is a learning process, especially because I have this card here. This is a very big learning process for you. In this matter, if it's relationship wise, they're telling you to wait, mainly because you need to find more information. And that's because I'm getting this information part from the How Teachable Are You, and by getting that information, how you get the information is by asking your angels. Ask them for guidance and ask them to teach you, give you knowledge. This is why it's here, because they're letting you know how much are you willing to learn. Even if you think you know everything, how much are you willing to relearn what you already know, or new aspects of what you already know. There will be an opportunity though for those of you who are pursuing a romantic interest, because Windy is here. Windy, I always associate it with messages coming in and travels, messaging, travels and stuff. So there's gonna be a message going on coming in your way. So again, that might be the opportunity that you're waiting for. But so that's why they're telling you to wait. In the process, learn a little more of the situation about the person you're wanting to connect with, or essentially get into union for a job opportunity. For those of you who are looking for jobs or looking to change jobs, I would, in this case, they're advising you to wait. especially because you might not know much of the information that you should. So ask guidance from your angels, and ask them for information that you might need, or advice, additional advice that they might want to give you in this matter. But if you do wait, and if you still do want to change your career and your job plan and your jobs and stuff and whatnot, there will be an opportunity coming your way. There might be an offer, the offer might be there right now, but they're telling you to wait and get more information, teach yourself more in order for you to be able to say I decline or I accept the offer. It might feel tempting, it might feel very tempting, but they're telling you to wait. Seek your angels' help, and there will be a message coming your way. It might be the message that you're waiting from your angels, or it might be a message that you might be getting yet another offer on top of the one that you have. Or again, if you're waiting for an offer that might be coming your way. For those of you again who are looking for love, there will be an opportunity. So a lot of you need to wait and learn more about the individual. For those of you who are in union though, and are trying to take the next step, possibly marriage or engagement, there's a message coming your way again, and you still need to wait a little bit longer. I feel like for this pile, your advice is to wait. So for those of you who again are trying to tie the knot into marriage or are planning to propose to this individual, wait a little bit longer, because that message is coming to you and it might be what you're looking for. If you're looking for a message confirmation, it'll be coming your way from your angels, from relatives, or anything else from the universe. Then it might be coming it will be coming your way. So they're telling you to wait a little longer, but there will be an opportunity. Once that message comes in, then the opportunity will arise, and then you can make your move. That is all that I have for pile number 5. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Alright, on to pile number 6. Pile number 6, we have the Glow card. We have the Wild. We have Improved Health. We have Remain Positive. And then we have Yes. Alright, let's see. Give me one moment. Let me take a look at the cards here so I can get the messages for you guys. Strong message of be yourself at this card, with the Wild card. And that's mainly because of the fact that I have also here the Improved Health. I get in the sense here that you're not really truly being yourself. You're hiding who you really are. You could be wild. You could be hiding, like what you like and stuff like that. That's damaging your health. So that's why this card is popping up, to improve your health. And if you're in a sense, trapped in a way, they're letting you know that they're letting you know to remain positive in this situation, because it will improve. And I got the confirmation of the Yes card here because it's here. It's just letting you know right now you need to release that which you've hidden, that personality that you've hidden, and it will improve your health, because in doing so you're literally lifting a lot of the stress that you have within you. You're how do I say this? Sorry, one second. I'm trying to figure out how to say this. you're essentially releasing the burdens that you have that are weighing you down and causing you the stress, depression, and all that stuff that's hindering your health. And that's why this card is telling you to improve your health and be wild, be the wild you. And with this card, with the glow card, I feel like it's there. It's very small and deep, very deep inside you, but you have it locked up. So this little glow wants to be released, wants to be shown to the world, and they're letting you know to remain positive. The changes that you decide to make within you to release the wild you will be positive, and they will improve. And they're telling you, yes, go for it. Go for the changes that you feel you should make in order to make yourself happy, more fulfilled, and bring more abundance into your life. This isn't really related to any. I feel like this is more directed towards you. This is for those who picked pile number 6. I feel like they're really telling you to look within yourself, unlock that which you've already locked inside, which is your personality, your beautiful personality that you need to show the world, because you're beautiful no matter what. You and only you know what you're worth, and once you realize it, then other people will know your worth. And if you're waiting for that special someone, if you're like, all right, so everybody's getting married, everybody's moving forward, I'm stuck here where I am, it's because you haven't really let yourself be who you truly are. So they can't really see you for who you really are. That gem, that precious gem is hidden within you, and you need to let everybody see it, because you're gorgeous, you're beautiful, you're a shining star, and once people see it, the one that you're looking for will naturally be attracted to you. Why? Because they can see you. They will be able to feel you even more, and the connection will be even stronger. So basically they're letting you know, be who you are and you will get what you deserve. That is all that I have for pile number 6. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Alright, pile number 7. Woo! Okay, pile number 7. We have the dark card. We have selling out. We have it's up to you. Then we have choose a new direction. And then we have take action. Alright. Alright, so for this reading, let's see. These two here really want my attention first. So for this reading, for those who picked pile number 7, you guys are selling yourself short, and especially because this card is here again, you're selling yourself short. You're literally wounding yourself. You may know it, you may not know it, but you're literally, she's very hurt, she's bleeding everywhere. She's hurting herself, and you're practically doing the same. You're letting your dark side, the side that, or not essentially your dark side, but your gloomy side, the side that is always so pessimistic, so, how do I say it? The side that is always, saying, you're not gonna make it, you're not gonna be able to do this, you're not gonna be able to do that, that stuff. It's taking over you, and so you're literally selling yourself short, selling yourself out, and wounding yourself, essentially, because in doing so, you're missing out on a lot of stuff. You're not trying out a lot of things that you could do, a lot of things that you should do, and though it's up to you, they're asking you to choose a new direction in this path that you've chosen. Choose to ignore this dark side. Choose to move away from that. And like I said, it's taking action. Take action to move away from selling yourself short. For this pile, it's very clear that they're asking you to choose a different direction and take action towards that direction. But again, they're letting you know it's up to you if you want to move away from that. Do you want abundance? Do you want change? You first have to change the way you view things. For example, if you're thinking you're not worthy or you're not worth enough, that's selling yourself short, because you are worthy, you are worth more than enough, and you are a unique individual that needs to let the world know who you really are, and stop holding yourself back from what you can do, because essentially you want to do stuff, but you're not doing them because you're holding yourself back. Your mind is telling you, no, I can't do it. Maybe you have some disabilities or some illness that is preventing you from doing it, but that essentially isn't. You're the one who's doing it. And as they say, when people put their mind to it, they can do whatever they want, no matter what it is. If you have a visual impairment, if you have a disability, a certain disability, you're in a wheelchair, you can't move, you can do it no matter what. If you want to run a mile, you might do it in the wheelchair, but you can do it. You can certainly do it. If you want to, be an author, but you can't, you don't see yourself being an author because you're not good at writing. Oh, you are, honey. I'm telling you right now, that's you selling yourself out, and they're telling you, stop it. They're telling you to choose a new direction. Choose the new you, the you that will say, yes, I can do this. Yes, I will try this. I may not know how to do it, but I will try it. Because you know what? If you try it and you don't like it, then only then you can say, I tried it. I didn't like it. It wasn't because I was holding myself back. So, again, this reading is just letting you know to choose a new direction, and once you do choose that new direction, take action in moving away from that old path that you were in. But again, they're telling you it's up to you if you want to move forward from this. You have to be strong, because in this sense, it's the matter of the mind. So they're really letting you know you have to be strong, and you have to be willing to take risks and take the chance to do the things that you want to do, take risks that you want to take that may or may not pay off, but you can say, I did it, I tried it, it didn't work, but you know what? There's always something else I can try that will work. So yeah, that is all that I have for pile number 7. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Alright. Pile number 8, the final pile. Here we go. Alright, so for this one we have the loop. We have beauty. We have let go. And then for this is the only pile that I think, this is the only pile that I've got a time card, because I got in the next few weeks. And then the last one is unlikely. Let me get in tune with the cards here real quick for your reading. Alright, so let's start with this one here. So for this one, I'm getting the message that it's unlikely that you will fail if you choose the right path that is for you. But they're telling you to let go. With this card here, they're telling you to let go. For a lot of you, it's it might be a business that you're in, a job that you're in. They're telling you to let go because there's definitely something better, and it's unlikely that that will fail. That whatever new direction that you choose, it's unlikely that it will fail. You just have to have faith in it. Mainly because of the fact that the loop is basically going around in circles and circles. You're literally going around and around in like an endless cycle, going to work, going home, and yeah, basically you're going around in circles and you're kind of fed up with it. So in the next few weeks, within the next few weeks, you're gonna be considering new opportunities, new jobs possibly, or a new career entirely. It might be, and if it's love related, it's gonna be basically, they're not valuing your beauty, your charisma, who you really are, and it's kind of like in a loop where you wanna break up with them, but then they end up coming back to you very sweetly, very passionately, and you're like, okay, I'll stay. But it's kind of like an endless loop, and so they're telling you to let go. In this case, if you really feel like it needs to end, then let it go. Let this person go, and move forward, move away from it. And it's unlikely that you will fail. Yet it'll be heartbreaking for those of you who are dealing with relationships that need to end. It will be unlikely that it will fail again, but it will definitely be very heartbreaking. You will feel a lot of pain. You won't know what to do, but I feel like you need to meditate. A lot of you need to do some meditation. For those of you who picked this pile 8, you need to do some meditation in the next few weeks in order for you to find out what you need to let go, whether it be in a relationship, work, or whatnot. And if it isn't the time for the relationship to end, or if it's not ending, then there's something that you need to let go, whether it be pride, whether it be something else. Then you need to meditate in order for you to find out what is it that you need to let go of in this situation, to get away from this loop, from this never-ending cycle. I will move these cards a little bit lower so you can see them a little bit better. Sorry about that. There we go. But yeah, they're just letting you know to let go. There's a lot of you that you need to let go of a partner, a job, and there's a few of you that need to let go of a certain belief, a certain aspect that you've been holding on to in this situation, or if you're pursuing something and your gut is telling you to just let it go, then they're just literally giving you advice to let go of that. In this case, that is all that I have for pile number 8. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this pick a card reading on what advice the universe wants you to know. Again, I will see you guys next time. Have a nice day. Bye.